Going to have to.
Vic now. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Short pass caught by Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 12 more yards for him there. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Stroud looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
The throwing again is Stroud. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Third and goal. Stroud with a middle complete. It's Coleman. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Commander defense able to hold. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here we go.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Yo.
A good, tight football game thus
WSG.
far. 7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Texans offense.
Remember me.
Here for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
I sub to you.
Yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Text green game over. You're a good YouTuber.
He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky.
Thank you.
But they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The tackle there by Sean Taylor.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Stroud to throw it. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by a former Washington safety, Sean Taylor. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how folks can't get complacent And I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
So they'll get
MP.
another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And fights him off. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
2 yards to go, second down.
To throw, Vick. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Warrior 70.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Justin Jefferson
from 6 yards away.
And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Back now at Commanders Field.
It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this run.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the